Over $1 million in prize money during the game. For rules and to enter for free, go to rocketmortgagesquares.com.
What's going on? I'm here with the man, Saquon Barkley, New York Giants running back. Man, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
It's good to see you. So I see you got your Old Spice in your hand, man. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the Old Spice Ultra Smooth new line. You know me, I'm a low-key guy. I love low-key scents. Deodorant, got face and body wash. The body wash actually dermatologist tested. You know, not anyone really doing that in the game, especially when it comes to this. It's a new and improved Old Spice. You can see it's the darker red, and you know, it's on shelves now. I use it. I love using it, and you make sure you guys go get that.
So everybody at the network gets the Old Spice from Saquon. So talk to me, man. Last year, man, it was kind of up and down, a rough year. This year, you got a new coach. What's your first impressions of the new coach?
He's awesome. You know, when I got to go and actually meet him, obviously I talked to him on the phone when he got hired, and you know, congratulated him. But when I got to go meet him, you know, you could just see that look in his eye that he wished it was August or July already. He's ready to go. You know, he's gonna make sure we're a team that's focused and that really focus on the details and go out there and not lose games on ourselves and make teams actually beat us. And you know, I just love the things that he's been saying so far in his interviews, on the conversation I've had with him, and I'm excited and I'm ready to go.
Now, Eli hung it up. He retired. Yeah. They already said he's going in the Ring of Honor whenever the first game is in MetLife. What are some of the things he taught you?
Some of the things he taught me is no matter what, up, downs, win by 40, down by 40, coming to work the same way. And I've seen that in the last 2 years with him. That's the same guy, especially in the New York media and the New York market, where you know, things can get hectic, and especially being a star player or being a star quarterback. People are gonna say a lot. People are gonna say what they want about you, but just the way they handle themselves every single day is something that, you know, just caught my attention, and something I hope to continue to add to, you know, my career, and hopefully continue to improve on that also.
Now he's out. Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones is in. What makes this guy special?
He's talented. He's got the God-given talent. He can make all the throws, but scratch that. It's the work ethic. It's the, you know, the mindset, the mentality that he has. And you know, you wouldn't really know that unless you're in a locker room with him, or you're in a weight room with him, or you see him in the meeting rooms. You know, because he just comes off as a, you know, just a chill, relaxed guy. But you know, he has that killer mindset. He has that killer mentality, and hopefully he's able to allow that show a little bit more on the field. I feel like that always, you know, helps, and you know, just with just, you know, just how the team looks at it. But he has that mindset to be a great leader, and to want to be a great player, and to want to be one of the best. And I truly believe if he keeps that up, he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks to play this game, and he's going to help us and help the Giants win a couple championships, hopefully.
Now, I know you're one of the best running backs in the National Football League. As a receiver, I always watched the other receivers. I always said, okay, look, he coming for me, or I need to come for him. Besides yourself, who would you choose right now as one of the best running backs in the game?
Derrick Henry finished the season off strong. You know, he finished the season off on a whole nother level. And you know, the way what he did for Tennessee Titans in the last 2 games and going into the playoffs. But Christian McCaffrey, you know, someone who just catches my attention. You know, there's a whole bunch of running backs that catch my attention. I'm a big fan of the game, and I like to watch all the games. But Christian McCaffrey is just, this year was on a whole nother level. I think where the game is at with running backs, you got to be all around. You got to be able to do it all, and there's nothing that he can't check off on that checklist. So I would say Christian McCaffrey would probably be the one.
We're here at the Super Bowl. Hopefully I see you at this game one day. But we got the Niners, we got the Chiefs, we got a big-time defense, we got Patrick Mahomes and a big-time explosive offense. Who are you giving the edge to in this game?
Pat Mahomes is, you know, he's an amazing player to watch. Probably the best player in the NFL. Him or Lamar, you can make an argument. But old school football, you gotta be able to play defense, you gotta be able to run the ball. I know you don't agree with that, but that's what the 49ers have, and I think that the 49ers in a very close game find a way to figure it out and get the win.
There we go, man. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Saquon Barkley, running back, New York Giants.
Earlier today in Miami, it was the Rise 5th Annual Super Bowl Critical Conversation on social justice, inclusion, and athlete activism. Panelists discussed the Rooney Rule in light of concerns over the number of minority head coaches in pro football.
Mike Tomlin doesn't look like the Rooneys, but Mike Tomlin shares the same values as the Rooneys. You know, it is actively, you know, engaging in something that gets over those unconscious biases. You have to get to know someone. You have to create an experience. You have to have thoroughness in the process.
Those same kids are sitting in the same seats that I sat in. So I know them teachers are telling them the same exact thing that they told me. So if I go back every time that I can to show them that, hey, there is a way out. This same teacher told you that you can't do something, and that's the same teacher that told me that I can't be what I wanted to be, but I am who I am, and you can be the same thing. So I just like to touch every single person in my community.
Our NFL media content creators are everywhere at Super Bowl 54, including both practices. Some of the images from earlier today. San Francisco working out at the University of Miami. The Chiefs doing the same thing over at the Dolphins practice facility. It was a nice day weather-wise today. There is some rain in the forecast for Friday and then rain for Saturday perhaps, but game day on Sunday looks like it's going to be clear. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. You may have noticed in those practice images, no one was in full pads. Right. They will be in full pads 4 days from now, and Baldy is here to highlight a unit that intends to use those pads.
You know, the Chiefs, it's all about Mahomes. It's all about Travis Kelce, and that's great. High-scoring offense, number one in the league on third downs. The offensive line has quietly been excellent this year. It includes Mitchell Schwartz, didn't give up a sack this year. It includes a doctor.
Duvernay,
yep. Right? And it includes a guy named Wisniewski and a former number one pick. So I want to show you how they're going to protect Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, let's get
because Andy Reid is a master at formations here. Here you can have Kelce and Blake Bell. They're going to help chip the edges. Not that Fisher and Schwartz needs it every play, but it slows them down. It's going to slow the edges down, whether that's Steve Ford or Nick Bosa. It's going to help. Now, they do it in a lot of different ways. Here, you're going to see Kelce in motion, a wide formation, 2 tight ends. But watch Blake Bell give a chip right here before he gets out. Up top, they chip J.J. Watt. And inside, you're going to see right there, Austin Ryder, the center, been excellent coming in as a first-year starter. And then I think sometimes you're just going to have to handle the twist up front. With the 5, big on big is what we like to see. These are 2 end tackle twists. There. The doctor and Schwartz handles one side, Wisniewski and Fisher handle the other side. And Patrick Mahomes has nice lanes and a lot of vision.
And you know what that
to make one of that throw there from DeMarcus Robinson. It's an understated group, but I think a group that needs some attention.
But their biggest challenge of the year comes Sunday.
Right, no doubt.
Yeah, okay. Your turn for the spotlight here, Marcel, and you're going to pick a guy that you actually played head-to-head in the NFL against.
Absolutely. Tyrann Mathieu. Listen, he is one of the biggest signings they've had in all of the NFL this past offseason, and he has been phenomenal all year for the Kansas City Chiefs, especially as of late. This defense hasn't gotten a lot of credit all year, rightfully so. Their offense gets a ton of credit. They've been in the shadow, but their defense, especially the past 10 games, have been great. And I'll show you Tyrann Mathieu here in a few plays. Here you have him here, manning up on number 2, and here, listen, he sees what the play is coming, takes a peek at the quarterback, gets off his guy, and picks off the ball here. A great instinctful play by a great defensive back. Exactly. Now here, deep in the red zone on the goal line, he's looking at the eyes and he's blitzing. Takes off immediately and makes a huge tackle.
Against a 260-pound running back.
Against the best back in the NFL all year. Now you see him here roaming all day. He's been given the liberty to play with this instinct, which is great by the defensive coordinator. Looking at the quarterback's eyes, drives on the ball, makes a huge hit for this defense, and he has been playing phenomenal all year, and that's why he's the all-pro defensive back in the AFC and all of the NFL. And listen, I've showed you the plays on the field, but off the field, we have watched him grow up into a grown man from LSU. We had all the doubts of off-the-field problems early on in his career, but listen, Tyrann Mathieu has become a leader. And listen, I've been a leader on my team. You've been a leader on your team. When you're voted by your peers as a leader on your team, especially the first year you're there.
That's amazing.
It's one of the greatest honors as an athlete and as a football player. He has put his mark on his team. He's leaving his stamp on the NFL, and I'm proud of the guy. He's playing phenomenal and happy he's in the Super Bowl.
He's down to work right now. He's been fun with the media. He also has found a little bit of time to tweet and Instagram and whatnot. Tyrann Mathieu kicks off our social blitz presented by Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Squares. He's tweeted out today, can't spend no time on the beach. I'm trying to reward myself, and I assume he means with that big diamond ring that the champions get. Yeah, right. Frank Clark tweeting out, I will be mic'd up on Sunday night. There you will hear what I have to say. Until then, peace. So apparently that's his last tweet.
He's going
Frank Clark mic'd up. This could be interesting.
That's must-see TV.
They may be beeping a few things. But NFL Films mics up a lot of players.
Yes, they do.
The reaction, we'll put it together.
Someone have the uncensored version somewhere.
And by the way, NFL, all the mic'd up sound that you hear from Super Bowl, we will have it for you on NFL Network about a week from right now. We edit it all together, put it together. It's one of the greatest ways. You're all going to watch the game anyway. Watch what really happened behind the scenes with the mic'd up segments. Well, biggest day in pro football is also one of the biggest days of the year for music. And at this year's Pepsi Super Bowl halftime show, we get to watch two